Kia ora everyone! Today we're going to read Where the Wild Things Are. This is one of Mrs. Hubbard's favourite stories. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. Oh, what's he doing here? Looks like he's chasing the dog out, doesn't it? Holding a fork. I wonder how his mother feels about this. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. How do you think Max feels here? Looks a bit grumpy, doesn't he? That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Can you see all the trees growing out of the carpet? And grew. He's not looking so grumpy anymore, is he? He's looking a little bit mischievous there. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. How fun does that look? I wonder if you ever imagine your room turning into a jungle. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Look, it even says on the boat his name, Max. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. Look, there's a wild thing. That one looks a bit scary. Douglas thinks the wild things are a little bit scary too. That's why he's hiding under the coffee table. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Do you think Max is scared? Let's find out. Till Max said to them, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. They're a lot bigger than him though, aren't they? That just goes to show that size doesn't matter. And they made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Oh, I wonder what a rumpus is. I wonder if it's some sort of party or parade. Oh, look. It looks like they're all dancing around. Maybe they're howling at the moon. Max looks like he's having fun. Oh, cool. Now they're swinging from the trees. Oh, now what's happening here? Max is getting a ride on one of their shoulders because he's the king. How lucky. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. That's kind of like what Mum did, eh? And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. I wonder where he's going to go next. Where all that good food is. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Looks like Mum gave him some food after all, eh? How does he look there? Quite relieved, eh? I think he's glad to be home. And the supper was still hot. The end.